Love and blessings, peace and prosperity. Ooh, let me try that again. Peace and prosperity. My love, what is good in your world? You're tuned into the Cafecito and Tarot podcast. And it's me, Nicole P, your spiritual barista, serving up wisdom, guidance, and inspiration from the cards. I'm recording this episode from the Olympic Peninsula in Washington State on this well talked about controversial day called the Lion's Gate. It's all about the eights today. We are in 8/8/2024. That's a triple eight. It's an 8 year. So we're talking about the strength card with the star card on this day. Now, some folks don't believe in the Lion's Gate. Some folks say it's a hoax, that it's a new age spiritual kind of sensation that was created from, I don't know, the 70s or 80s, and it's been like revived again with this new wave of spiritual, like, hype and stuff. Some folks say that no, it's real. It's absolutely real, and that they've been getting downloads from their starseed family. Other folks are saying it's real because it has roots with the people from Egypt from many, many, many moons ago. And there are a lot of people that are just like, it doesn't make sense what originally it was coined as far as the alignment of, like the stars. There's with the sun, and on the Leo constellation, it no longer lines up. And, you know, I don't know what to believe, to be honest with you. I think that, there are people who have her story of being in relationship to the stars and the land, and this Lion's Gate. Maybe it may not have been called the Lion's Gate, but in Egypt, that there is some sort of devotion and awareness and relationship to this day and to the constellation and the stars. And I believe that somehow it probably did get hyped up and diluted and transmuted and brought to quote unquote mainstream spirituality. And regardless, though, I'm going to say this: the numerology of today is fire, is fire. So I thought this is the perfect day to come back into this space of creation that I adore so much, the Cafecito Tarot podcast. Now, I've been gone for some time. Life has been really intense. Like, I feel now, I had a birthday yesterday. Hey, happy 52 to me. Lucky 7 year. Let's praise the goddesses that it is a lucky 7 year, because 51, that rotation, was one of the hardest rotations that I have been through in my adult life. It was very intense. Oh, it's been, yeah, I guess I've had some other really hard, intense times, no doubt. There was something that just, my body and my soul have been very tired, and the height of it went down from May up until, gosh, even like a week ago. I finally am feeling rooted, and feeling like there's infinite possibilities, and I'm ready to come back. But it was been very, very intense. We had a big move that happened suddenly, unexpectedly. My mom's health. There were a lot of emotions that were went down. We had a displacement. We were displaced, and spirit took care for us. Yes, but there's still like emotions of the adjustment. And we had a mold scare in our new place, and so even up to last week, I thought I had to pack this whole place up again and move again. It's been intense. Good news is that we don't. It's all controllable. It's all fixable. And I'm going to tell you something before I get into what I'm going to talk about today. I pulled two cards, by the way. If you're like, what are you going to even talk about today? Just tell me so I know if I should listen or not. I pulled two cards. It's a tarot card and an oracle card. And I'm going to share a message from those two cards and do a mini meditation. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do. But let me finish the story first, okay? So this mold thing really cleared up. I mean, they have to do actually physical things to remove this spot in the kitchen underneath the sink, and then to really take care of the mildewy kind of smell and stuff in the laundry room. But it's workable, and I'm telling you, and I felt this when I first saw this house that we're calling it the cottage, the Guadalupana cottage. Okay, so it's a husband and wife that owns this, and they're elders, and the wife is really like has some powerful medicine. She doesn't like wear it up on a sleeve like we see people nowadays, right? Everyone's saying right away who they are, what they are, and claiming their power and their medicine. Blessed be, right? But it's that kind of old school way where you know where you're in the presence of an elder who has strong medicine. It's like that where the wife, she can see through your soul. She sees things. She knows things. She does. And you know that she knows things. The way she looks at you, you can feel it. And so she really did some work through prayer, through clearing the energy. It was fascinating. She did ceremony to really clear this up. And I know that there's still like this little bit of mold growing behind the wall in the kitchen underneath the sink. But I'm telling you, before this was happening, the smell was so strong. And it's almost as if she went into ceremony. And I explained to her too prior that, gosh, my soul's so exhausted. I really don't want to have to move. We wanted to make this a home. In the meantime, it's a chapter of like a respite period till we see what's out there for us, right? We just wanted like a place where we can land and be safe and she did some work. She really did some work to talk to spirits. We did some work as well. And I had a lot of people praying for us too. And I think it all came together and really cleared out. And we're going to be able to stay. And blessed be because I just really need a place to rest. My mom needs to rest. My mom needs to be still so she can really tend to her body and heal into her body if that is her path, right? If that's the path. And so, yes, it all came together within the last couple days. And here I am, 8-8, coming back to this place that I love. So, the Lion's Gate 888. It's triple eights today. And the beauty about the number eight is if you put that number on its side, it's the infinity sign. So it's like a triple blessing of infinite possibilities of this flow for us that, life flows. When one door closes, another door opens, right? This dance between life and death on a multitude of planes of existence, of surrender, and a trust in spirit, a trust in ourselves, a trust in the divine, a calling to come back into relationship with our medicine and with our planet, with Mother Nature, and with all beings. The two cards for tarot cards, major arcanas for this calendar year, the 8 year, are Strength and the Star card. So on this day, these are two elements, two energies that are guiding us and are holding us. The two cards that I pulled today as energy to tap into this Lion's Gate is the King of Pentacles, and it's the King of Discs. I'm using the True Heart Intuitive Tarot deck, and I'm using, for an Oracle deck, I'm using the Modern Spiritual Latina Oracle deck, which both of these decks I think are wonderful and must-haves if you are a deck collector. The True Heart Intuitive Tarot, and then also the Modern Spiritual Latina Oracle. Heads up, the Oracle deck is looks like it's on sale. It's, I think, almost near half the original price. It's been a deck that I've been wanting to get for some time, and I forgot. I had a list of decks that I've been wanting to purchase, and I set it aside because I've had a lot of other things on my mind this end of last year, 2023 and 2024. Like I said, 51 has been one of the hardest. It's been intense, intense, intense. So it was coming up near my birthday, and I pulled out my list. I'm like, gosh, there's so many decks that I want. And then I was like, oh my gosh, I've been wanting this deck, the Modern Spiritual Latino Oracle deck, for some time. Let me go to get it. And I did. And I just noticed that it was half off. So if you're looking to get a new Oracle deck, go check that one out. Esoterica, the Modern Spiritual Latino Oracle. Okay. and also True Heart Intuitive Tarot. I've had this one for years, but two great decks to have. So I pulled the king of Disc or King of Pentacles, and from the Oracle deck, I pulled the Life Path card, and it's a beautiful card. It has all the zodiac signs represented. The number of the card is 11. There's a big picture of Saturn and an eye coming out of a triangle. And so these two cards together are quite the combo for this day. The 888, triple eights, Lionsgate, where this energy portal opens up and we're invited to enter and to nest, to dance, to rest, to create in the underbelly of the lioness, where strength, the sun, are ever present. And as we look up through the throat, out the mouth of this lion, we see the star, the North Star, which is our guide, our wishing well. The King of Pentacles is a card symbolizing a rootedness in conviction and values, in knowing oneself. It is a card indicating that there's an awareness of the ripple effects of actions. There's a ripple effects of our resources, our power, and it's an energy that invites us to really tap into the center of our truth, the core values of who we are, and intentionally live by those in our actions, in our interactions. The life path is the perfect partner to the King of Pentacles. This card is one of reassurance and knowing that you are always on your path. It's one to affirm of choosing your path. The King of Pentacles reminds you as well that you have a choice on how you live your path. Now, let's be real. Sometimes there are aspects of our path where we may not feel or know or actually have the agency to maneuver in the ways that we would like to. That's part of existing, right, in these systems and capitalism and, colonial capitalism, okay? So no spiritual bypassing here, my love. No spiritual bypassing within the existence, within the systems, within some of the constraints and contractions. Where's their expansiveness? Where's the opportunity for you to say, this is who I am and this is what I came to do? Being aware of the power of your path, being aware of the power that you hold. This is the path. Now, let me say this really quick here. There might have been a little glitch. I'm using new recording software and I just touched a button and I think I might have lost a little bit of the recording. So I do apologize, but I'm not going to stop and re-record. I need to keep going because otherwise I'll be here all day stopping and re-recording, stopping and re-recording. I'll get in my way and I refuse to get in my way. I'm not going to do that anymore. So my love, in this time, the energy, the invitation is to tune in to the strengths of the King of Pentacles, and King not necessarily having to do. No, it doesn't have to do. It's not necessarily, it doesn't have to do with gender, right? It doesn't have to do with gender. It's an energy of moving up from the earth up and out. It's like a fire and earth energy. You're rooted to the earth, your connection to your values, connection to your spirituality, connection to your essence, to the earth, to the medicine of the underworld. And it comes up through you. You're a conduit, and this fire brews and it comes out and open, right? It's an energy from underneath coming up and out through you. That's a king energy. King is more of an evolution, a frequency of a knowing and a believing and a conviction. It's a conviction of your path and of knowing your purpose, because everything is your purpose. You are your path and you are your purpose. You're always on purpose and path, even when you're questioning. That is, we're always living the questions, we're living the answers, even when you feel stuck. That's part of your path, my love. So, this is affirming any questions that you may be dancing with, any curiosities, any ponderings. And it's a reminder to you of your power and how you are rooted. It's an invitation, should say, to really root into the conviction of who you are and the path that you are choosing to walk, with all the lessons. And sometimes those lessons are hard, no doubt. No doubt. No doubt. Sometimes those lessons may come with a punch or two, but you got this. You had the strength and you had the courage of your conviction. So claim the path, claim your power, claim it, my love, claim it. And at this time, I invite you, if you feel comfortable and feel safe, to gently close your eyes. And if it doesn't, what you can do is just soften your eyes, because if you're driving, please do not close your eyes. If you're taking a walk, you probably don't want to be closing your eyes, right? But if you're in a safe space and it feels comfortable to do so, you can close your eyes. And once again, you can just soften your gaze if closing your eyes doesn't work for you. Do not do this part. If you're driving, you need to stop, go home and come back. Come back to I started this about 16:30 minute, 16 minutes in. Okay. So don't do this if you're driving. All right. Got it. There you go. That's my PSA. Excuse me. Oh, I'm sorry. Excuse me. I'm not going to edit that out. It's real life. I don't even, one day, I'm going to have enough money. I'm going to hire an editor and they'll edit that out. But we're here right now. Let me get some cafecito. So, my love, just tune into your body. Just like, feel it out. Just like, oh my gosh, just feel how good and relaxing that you feel right now. Gently close your eyes or soften your gaze and imagine a circle of light protecting you. It's a beautiful circle of light. You're protected. You're safe. And imagine the feeling. I want you to tap into that feeling of being rooted, being connected, being activated, being loved and supported by your medicine, by your roots, by your community, by your family, by the underworld, by the ancestors. Just feeling a conviction of, oh, I am in my power. I am connected. I'm activated. I'm at the center of my truth. I am love. And imagine that feeling of just being really, really strong and rooted in knowing who you are, where you come from, and the path you are on. Just feel it. It doesn't have to be identifying. You don't have to name it. It's a feeling. What does it feel like to have that courage, that strength, that knowing, that rootedness, that activation, the beautiful, beautiful alchemy of fire and earth? Feel it, smell it, invite it into your body, and stay here in this moment of this feeling of that King of Pentacles. Allow it to swirl all around you, inside of you. And it's a knowing. It's beautiful and it feels so, so good. And imagine now, affirm it now, claim it now, that you are on your path. There is everything right with your path. You know your path. Your path is clear. Your path is paved with gold and silver, gossamer threads. It's a path of abundance and peace and love, of connection with earth, with sky, with water, with fire, with the natural and supernatural world. There's community, there's joy, the path where you can share and you can be of service and receive the reciprocity of life, the flow. Feel it without naming it, without having to understand it. Just claim your path, claim your spiritual and human path. You are right where you need to be. Claim it, own it. Love it. Imagine it. What does it feel like to be on your path? What does it feel like? This path of abundance, connected to the truth of who you are and who you came into this life to become, who you currently are, the beauty of who you currently are, and how you are evolving and changing and growing as a beautiful butterfly. Make a wish, my love. It is the Lion's Gate portal. Speak your spell. Put it out into the universe. Call it to you. Take a few moments here. And we're going to slowly come back into the 3D, into what some call as the matrix. So slowly imagine yourself moving out from the underbelly of the lioness, journeying up through the throat area and out of the mouth of the lioness, kissing the lioness and thanking the lioness for allowing you, allowing me, allowing us together to be in that space of that dimension of connecting into spirit. And walk back. Imagine yourself walking back into where you are right now, your home, your bedroom, coming back into the current space. Your eyes are still closed and you're currently back home. You're back in your body. You're back here in the present. Wiggle your toes. Move your shoulders a little bit and repeat after me. I am here now. Repeat again. I am here now. I am here now. Snap your fingers 3 times. Slowly, the circle of energy that protected you on this journey is dissipating. You smell the smells of your room where you currently are right now. Slowly, gently opening up your eyes, blinking them. 1, 2, 3, 3 blinks. Give me 3 blinks. 1, 2, 3. Look around. You are here. You are now. You are in your body. You are back to the 3-dimensional reality of this human experience. Rooted, grounded, protected on your path. Ready to shine bright. Receive and also give. Flow with the abundance of the universe. My love, I wish you a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful Lion's Gate day. A beautiful day of infinite possibilities, whether you believe in the Lion's Gate or not. 888, there's something to it today. So, with that, I say thank you for tuning in, and I'm back. I'll be back with the Daily Tarot Brews starting on Monday, okay? So, peace, love, and everything in between. Thank you so much for tuning in, and if you've flowed or vibed with this, I would really appreciate you doing me a solid, leaving a review. It helps me get this work out because this is what makes my heart sing. Thank you so much. Peace.